Now, Moonsault Slayer really made some valid points in this video. Very valid points. Now, some of y'all might hate because he says he's happy Tekken 8 is more beginner friendly. And he gave a big middle finger to the pros. Well, I'm not going to necessarily give a middle finger to the pros, but there are things that they don't quite understand. And these pros don't remember what it was like playing back when we were all 25 years younger. When we first started playing Tekken. What it was really like. And I'm going to be breaking that down in this video. But let's listen to this very valid point that Moonsault Slayer has made.
To show how bad Tekken is at teaching players anything, they don't even teach you how to use rage arts properly. The game doesn't tell you that the lower your health gets, the more damage your rage art does. It doesn't tell you that your rage art, yes, it's very powerful, but it's also very punishable. It also doesn't tell you how to avoid Akuma's unblockable rage art, Geese Howard's unblockable. It doesn't tell you anything. And when we lash out at people for saying the game should be more beginner friendly, in my mind, this is what I think about. I think about the simple things that the game, it doesn't even have. How can we argue that the game shouldn't be beginner friendly when it doesn't even have a tutorial? When I hear someone say beginner friendly, that is what I think of. That's exactly why Harada had that long 30-something minute video explaining the heat system, is because they didn't want to repeat the same mistake they did with the rage drive, rage art. They're trying to inform the players about every single thing that you can do and cannot do. I don't know why I expect so much more out of the Tekken community, and this is exactly why I say I'm not a part of the Tekken community. Developers, they can try as hard as they want, but they cannot take out that competitive factor. A lot.
Have you noticed, before I stopped it, have you noticed how way back when I first knew Moonsault Slayer, his channel, I came off as toxic, right? Because, but listen to what he's saying now. Back then, he was more diplomatic. He wasn't, he wasn't very cynical. Now you notice he's being very cynical because now he's more experienced with the Tekken community. He's more experienced now. He now sees kind of, okay, I can see why some people wouldn't want to be part of the Tekken community. It's kind of like these veteran players, like, don't realize that we're not even being taught everything. Like, and if we completely just listen to them instead of making the game more casual friendly, look at the bad sales Tekken Tag 2 got and Tekken 6 got and all that. Especially, well, more so Tag 2. Tekken 6 wasn't that bad. But Tag 2 almost killed the series. Not that the games weren't getting easier, but we still weren't being taught everything. And I'm going to be breaking that down. This was an issue long before Tekken 7, though. So Moonsault Slayer, you're watching this? Oh boy, we're going to go back in time. We are going to go back in time. This goes far back. This goes way back into Tekken 2. You know, when all these 25-year-old veterans started playing like myself, that's telling everybody to get good. Oh yeah, we weren't always getting good either. And there's no way we could have. And I'm about to explain exactly what I mean. Now I'm going to be skipping Tekken 1 because Tekken 1 doesn't even have a practice mode. And nobody gives a rat's ass about Tekken 1 anyhow, even if I could use Tekken 1 as a talking point. So I'm going to start with Tekken 2. Now, so for all you baby boomers out there with an AARP card and a cane, and 20 different medications. No, I'm just kidding. For all you millennials out there that are my age, late 20s, early 30s, whatever, you remember growing up playing Tekken 2, right? When you first started, Well, how are you going to get good when the command list didn't even teach you half the fucking moves? You remember those days, don't you, veterans? Back when we were playing against the computer on hard, arcade mode, team battle, whatnot, what have you. And the computer is just hitting us with moves that we aren't taught how to do. They're not in any command list whatsoever in the game. They're just hitting us with a bunch of moves we do not know about, we've never seen before. Which is fascinating, honestly. That's kind of what I love about Tekken. But at the same time, why aren't we being taught that? You getting hit with shit like this. Hold on, one sec. You getting hit with moves like this. You don't see these grapples coming. You don't see these grapples coming. The computer's hitting you with stuff like that. I'm trying to hit this other one, but y'all know I'm sure. There we go. Hitting you with stuff like that. And then you're like, how? What was that? What did the computer just do to me? And you get the backhand slap one, but where's the other ones? Where's those other chain throws I just showed you? Where's this? Where's this? Where's that? That's not the command list. You playing against King. King fighting you in arcade mode. He hits you with the stomach smash, whatever it's called. This, oh, not that. That, and then he counters. Your punch into some fucking bridge throw. He's on shit like this. You don't see it coming. He's hitting you with a million different fucking grabs that you don't know about. You're like, what was that? Not in the command list. They show you more of his simple grabs, but that's it. They don't even teach you the chain throw that comes with his pile driver, which I forgot currently. You fight against Bruce in a team battle, and he's doing shit like this. This is not in the command list, or his other one. That's really difficult, but I can do it. But this is like a 4-hit chain throw. But they don't teach you. I'm gonna go to the command throw right in a minute. All that, and there's another one that comes with that. It's a 4th knee, which I've done it before. They don't teach you that. What about Tekken 3? You think there would be some improvement with Tekken 3, right? That would teach you something. They probably got a better command list to teach you how to play the game. How to do certain maneuvers. Well, they had combo training back in Tekken too. So they always taught you how to do 10-hit combos, but I remember way back I was 15 years old. It was near the end of my sophomore year of high school. It was like late May, early June. We didn't have any school work to do anymore. We were allowed to bring our PlayStations or our Xbox to school. I remember those days. I just remember with this guy who's really good at Tekken. I played Tekken back then. I was 15 years old. I wasn't experienced. And this guy is just hitting me with all types of arm locks and shit. You know, he's doing all this shit and rolling cradles on me. He's doing all this. I mean, he's hitting me all these different slams. You know what I'm saying? He's doing all this. Shit that's still not in the command list, so I had no idea how to do these moves. Still not in the command list. Even that arm breaker thing wasn't even, didn't even show you the extension to it. The most complex cane grapple they show you is the spinning throw. We all know about that one. They don't teach you, man. And I'm wondering, how does he know all this stuff? He sent me to all types of King's grapples. He was a game player. And I think I had Paul, and he's just dominating me. He's reversing my strikes and grapples. He's doing all these different grapple moves on me and stuff, right? And I didn't know about it at the time. Let me tell you something. I later found out this nigga had, and this was what, 2003? So I had PlayStation 2 and Tekken Tag 1 by then. I've already talked about when I first got my first PS2 as a Christmas gift in Tekken Tag 1. Back in Christmas 2001. So anyhow, I realized this motherfucker had Tekken Tag 1. You wanna know how I knew he had Tekken Tag 1? But he decided to bring his PlayStation 1 and Tekken 3 instead? Because Tekken Tag 1 was the first game to finally have a command list that teaches you more about the fucking moves. Look at this. This is what I was doing. You see what I'm saying? Tekken 2, Tekken 3 has a bullshit move list. They don't be teaching you nothing. That's how I knew the guy was like, I didn't say it, but I wanted to say, like, dude, you got Tekken Tag 1 at home, don't you? You got a PlayStation 2. Why didn't you bring that, motherfucker? How else would you know how to do these moves if the command list don't teach you it? That's why I had no idea how he was performing those moves on me. So you had to have Tekken Tag 1 to learn how to do the more advanced moves. Otherwise, in Tekken 2 and Tekken 3, you was going to be playing against a computer, and they were going to be doing all this complex shit against you. Like that. And you're going to be wondering how they're doing it, because it's not in the command list. Oh. But there's still tricks. There are still tricks that Tekken will not teach you, even in Tekken Tag 1. What about Nina's spider knee? That's a chain grapple as well. See? You can watch my playlist. I actually performed this stuff with 2 different controllers in my playlist, showing these moves. Because I was fascinated at like how they don't teach you this. You gotta time it well, but yeah, look at this. They don't teach you about that spider knee. Not even in Tekken 7. Not even in Tekken 7. Here's the move with Bruce. And I'm sure you old players that played Tekken 2 way back, y'all fought against Bruce and he did this shit to you? I bet you had your jaw and your hand like, what did he just hit me with? What was that? How do you do that? If you don't own Tekken Tag 1, you are not going to know how the computer is hitting you with these advanced moves. And what sucks about it the most is the fact that you can't do this to the computer. Or even human players, because you're not going to get hit by all that. The computer will counter your grapple chain if you do that. Which kind of makes those moves worthless when they shouldn't be. But then we even sink further into the abyss of the unknown in Tekken 4. So, when you watch your favorite Tekken YouTubers like Main Man Sui and whatnot, and he picks Kazuya and he does electrics. Hold on. My controller's kind of fucking up on me, but you saw it. He hits those electrics, right? And it makes you come. It makes you come. Ooh, electric when God Fizz. Oh, well, what if I told you that those electric when God Fizz has existed ever since Tekken 4? What if I told you that the electric when God Fizz existed ever since Tekken 4? But they just taught you how to do it in Tekken 7. You can go check the command list. It'll teach you how to do the regular rising uppercut, demon uppercut. It doesn't teach you how to mash the buttons in order to get see, this is all it gives you. This is all it gives you. It teaches you the regular rising uppercut. Like that. It don't teach you electrics. They don't teach you electrics. They don't teach you that. That's why if you look back at old playlists, I dare anybody to show me somebody doing an electric online before 2017 when Tekken 7 came out. Or before Tekken 7 Beta or anything came out. Before there was a Tekken 7 at all. Arcade or home version. They had no idea how to do an electric wind god fix. We were never taught until Tekken 7. That's why you see electric wind god fist all the time now. Because Tekken 7 finally taught us how to do it. The computer will be hitting us with it all the time with Jin and Kazuya. We would have no idea. Now with Jin, now he has electric wind god fist as well, but Jin also has some other unique tools that he will always hit you with. If you guys notice, he will get a free counter hit with a lot of his moves. You notice that? Like double chamber, electric, right kick, forward 4, counter. They didn't teach you this stuff, right? Interesting, huh? Well, they took it out the game by a tag too. It's not even there anymore. But yes, Jin can get a free counter hit. And if you play against Jin, if you ever have to fight Jin in Tekken 4, you will see him pull off the slick stuff with you. He'll be giving himself free hits with the mental alertness. But you were never taught how to do this, not the command list. You were never taught this. After a certain move, you press down plus 1, 2. Down 1 plus 2. After you do the move. And he gets a free counter. You see what I'm saying? It would have been cool if people actually knew about that. Free hit, free counter hit. Which I guess will kind of make Jin low-key broken. But hey, whatever. So the argument is veterans don't want Tekken to be easier. Well, imagine having difficult moves with little accomplished. A difficult move that only accomplishes little. Like, whenever I hit this Demolition Man, this fourth hit Demolition Man with the hammer added to it, first of all, you might miss it completely like I just did. Just for 43 damage. Just for 43 damage. These during hit moves. Now 43 hit. I mean, this for 43 hits. This one simple Phoenix Smasher does 50 damage. And you gotta master the hammer to Demolition Man just for 39 damage? This was back when Tekken was difficult, y'all. That makes no sense. And Tekken had a lot of iffy moves like this. Lee's Acid Rain that they fixed in Tekken 5, I guess. Tekken had a lot of iffy shit like this. Yeah, Tekken 4 altogether was just, I don't know what they were trying to do with Tekken 4, but I saw the computer do this shit to me. You can press back, forward, and forward, and then go right into crane. Nice little setups, right? But they don't teach you this stuff. They don't teach you. They don't teach you what this game, what Tekken has to offer. The computer gatekeeps, man. They gatekeep like a motherfucker. If Nina players were actually taught how to make use of her spider knee, like how the computer does it. They would be the Grim Reaper if they knew how to do shit like that. I had to do a lot of practicing and learning on my own and looking stuff up in order to learn these stuff to learn this shit. Because they didn't teach you. Nina's spider knee into chain grapple is still not being taught in Tekken 7. Just why? Now, if you actually hit this Acid Rain kick right, you would do like only what? 31 damage? 32 damage. And that's a wall hit. But Tekken shouldn't be made easier? Veterans, are you kidding me? You gotta learn so much just to accomplish so little. Like, why? Why? And funny thing is, these veterans are going to still buy Tekken 8. whether it's easier or not. They ain't gonna stop them from playing the fucking game. They're still gonna buy it. They're still gonna spend their hard earned money on Tekken 8. Yeah, they're gonna still be complaining about all them is easier now. Now noobs to beat us, but I bet you they're gonna still enjoy the game. Ever since Tekken 2, all the way up to now, the AI has been gatekeeping. Gatekeeping, literally gatekeeping secrets, secret moves. To this day, even in Tekken 7, there are still things not being taught. This is what Moonsault Slayer is talking about, folks. This is what he's talking about. So the question is, would you rather have a game that teaches you, that makes things easier for you to save your ass time because you got, I don't know, a life? Or do you want a game that gatekeeps and you have to be this old man that mastered everything just to enjoy the game? Tell me, which one would you choose? You think Tekken 7 would have sold 10 million? You think Tekken 7 would have sold 10 million copies? DLC or not? If it wasn't casual friendly? Just saying. Just saying.